couple of keywords, and we have seen the three keywords are used in the exceptions. Those are try, throw and catch. These are the three keywords used in the exception concepts. And what is try here? Try is a keyword is used to detect the exceptions. Those are runtime errors. Those are the statements who have the exceptions, and these can be detected in the try block, and that is a keyword called try keyword. And the statements that may cause exceptions are kept inside the try blocks, and the user or the programmer who thinks these are the statements or may raise the errors. These are the statements may raise the errors of runtime errors. Those statements can be kept inside the try block, and here the syntax of the try block is try and the open brace and the statements. These are the statements, and we may cause the errors, error statements. These statements are kept inside the try block. In this block only we can set the statements are. And here, and there is a throw exception. There is a keyword throw exception can be thrown by the try block only, and this is the syntax of the try. And here a try block throw more than one exception. A try block can also throw the more than one exceptions. And here there should be a catch block to handle the exceptions thrown by the try block. If there is a try block, there should be the catch block in the next of the program, and you must have the try block as well as the catch block to handle the exceptions in the program. And this is about the try keyword. Okay, next, throw. And a throw is an exception detected in try block, and if an exception is detected in try block, then this detected exception can be thrown by the throw statement. Throw using the keyword of throw, using the keyword of throw. And an exception can be thrown using the throw statement in the following number of ways. We can throw the exception in three types of. Those are throw, we can specify the function like braces, and we will mention the exception, as well as we can directly write the throw and the exception value, and we can write the throw. And these are the three ways we can write the throw statement. Here, where exception is an object, and of any type. The object may be the any type, means any data type, that may be the integer, that may be the character, that may be the double, and that may be the float. We may have the any of these type of data types. We may have the integer, character, double and float. Any of the object can be used as a exception object. And here we can also have the including constants also. We may also transfer the constant values also. Constant values also can be the transfer as an exception in the throw. Okay. Next one, the catch. The catch block handles the exception thrown by the try block, and whatever the try block can throw to the exception, those are catch at the catch block, and that is a catch block. Here it defines the actions to be taken when a runtime error occurs. And here in the catch block, the program will defines, it gives some error messages. Which type of error this is the program is detected which type of error, that may be this divided by zero error, or running out of memory exception, or falling short of memory exception, or array out of bound exceptions. These are the exceptions can be defined in the catch block. And the syntax is catch, data type, and the argument. The data type may be the four types of data type, that is integer, character, float, and double. And argument may be the value, that may be the any type of value. And here this can also take as a constant values also. And here, and this is a statements. The statements can define the which type of error this is, and it will shown in the statements. And here, if type of exception thrown matches the argument, the type of exception thrown matches the argument, then the catch block is executed. When the try block is thrown some exception and that exception is matches to the type, data type, and argument, then only it executes the catch statement. It executes only the catch block. Means if the data type argument is true only, then it will execute the catch block. Otherwise, the program will terminates normally. The program will terminates normally, and the catch block will be skips. The catch block will be skips and executed the next statement. Executed the next statements continuously. And this is the catch block. And we have seen the try, throw, and catch. These are the one by one steps in the exception handling. And let us see the program for the try, throw, and catch. Let's take an example program for the exceptions. Here, we have written the hash include iostream. I am using namespace standard int main. Here I am taking the three variables, that is a, b, c. A, b, and the c. And cout, here I am entering the a and b values. We need to enter the values of a and b. And here I am entering the value of a is 20 and b is 5. And here, and we've seen that we have the two blocks. Those are, one is try block and the other one is catch block. Try block and catch block. In the try block, we are mentioning the what are the exceptions may occur statements. What are the exceptions can occur, those statements are written in the try block. And the exception statement, the exceptions occurrence statements can be written in the try block. And here we have written the exceptions. Those are, if in the try block we have written the if b double equal to 0, b double equal to 0 means at the b value, if the b value is 0, then it will leads to the error. That is, we have seen that division by 0 condition. Division by 0 exception is the one condition, and those are written in the here. If b double equal to 0, we will throw the value of b, whatever the exception, whatever the error value, and those will be thrown by the throw statement. That is here throw statement, and this is the throw statements. First one is try and the second one is throw. And if the condition is true, then the value of b will be thrown to the catch block, and that is a catch block. Here, from here to here, that is throw statements can be through the occurrence of statements, and this will be catch here in the catch statements. Okay, right, that is the condition. There is else part also. If the b value is if the b value is normal integer, then we don't have the problem. We don't have the problem about the exception. And else part, cout, if the value is okay, then the else part will be executed. That is c equal to a by b, that is division of the values. And the catch block will takes the integer values, because these are the integer values. That's why the catch block can also takes the problem as in the form of integer. And here that will shows the error message, that is error, division by 0 exception. And this is the process of exceptions, that is try, throw and the catch block. And we have seen that try block and the catch block. The try block can also have the throw statements, and that is the throw statements here. And this is the example for the exception handling. Here I'm inserting the values of 20 and the 5. What is the result here? And the 5 is double equal to 0, means the condition is false. False means the result will be executed here. The C out, C equal to A by B. A by B means 20 by 5, that is equal to 4. So the C value is equal to 4. When the condition is, if the condition is wrong, let us take the example. Here I am taking the values of A equal to 15 and the B equal to 0. When the B double equal to 0, in the 0 double equal to 0, condition is true. The condition is true means the value B will be thrown to the catch block. Means the program control will be transferred from these statements to here, catch block statements. The program control transfers to thrown statements to catch block statements. What is the value of B here? The value is B. The value is copied to the B value 0 is copied to the int x place, and it will shows that the result will be the error, that is error of this statement, CO statement, that is division by 0 exception. And this is the way you will get the message of error, means you have the division by 0 exception, because you have entered the value of B is equal to 0, and that's why the program will give some message, error message to the users, and that is a exception handling. And this is the exception handling program for the exception handling. Okay. For the exception, another program for the exception topics, and here we are using the one function, that is square function. In the square function there is a one data type, that is number, integer type or data type, and we are entering a number, that number taken from the keyboard, and if number is greater than 0, the statement is square of the number, that is number into number. And if the number is not greater than 0, then it will throws an exception, that is throw a number from the catch block. And let's start from the integer main, and in the main function only we are mentioning the try block. The try block contains the two function calls, that is function call and another function call. Okay, and here square function. If the function call is calls, the control of the program will becomes to the function, that is square function. It will takes the number, that is enter a number. Here we are entering a number, that is enter a number, that is here I am entering the number is 5, and the number is taken from the here. And if number 5 is greater than 0, means true, the condition is true, means square of the number is square of the number is number into that is 5 into 5 is equal to 25. 5 into 5 is 25. And here there is another square function, that is enter a number is, if I mention the 0, then it will comes to the here enter a number, that is 0, and 0 is greater than 0, that is condition is false. False means it will comes to the else part, throws the number 0, that into the catch block, that is 0 comes to here, and it executes an exception heart. And this is the output for the program, and it will comes to here end of the program and return 0. And this is the program for the exception concepts, and this is all about the exceptions concept. That is, what is exception, how the exception handling is occurs, and what are the keywords of try, catch, and throw, and example for the program. And all the best.